I'm standing right in front of the home that was gunned down this morning, leaving one man dead. Since flooding is not a stranger to this community, this is just one of the many vacant houses on the street. Yeah, not one, not two, but more than 20 superintendents were in one meeting this afternoon to bring awareness to the need of this school funding. I met with Lindsay Morgan. She is a single mother of 5 who lost everything, and she is still reliving the fear of going through that deadly storm a week ago. It could affect the final completion date of 127 above the Big Muddy River. And he told me that it is confirmed that there is an escaped juvenile, but there is no threat to the community. And in celebration of Winston's retirement, even I had to try one of the bagels. This right here is Winston's special, a little bit of sweet and savory. Good. Someone saw a fire, they called the police, and now the owners are wondering who, so they can thank the people that saved their lives. When it comes to the heartbreak of these tornadoes, everyone has a story. I'm in West Frankfort, and it is coming down here a little bit, as you can see, but a man known to many as Jelly Bean, he was one of many that took advantage of the Disaster Resource Center here in West Frankfort. Of the screen printing company tells me that they already have 100 orders for these shirts that are right off the press. Congressman Mike Boss and Chairman of the Veteran Affairs Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigations, Jack Bergman, took this memo dated back in May and demanded an investigation on Marion VA. Well, today I spoke with a few veterans on their experience of the VA.
I can't say anything bad about them. I really can't. It's just, I mean, maybe that sounds kind of put on, but it's not. It's been a good experience. It really has.
Bob Hennessy is a veteran. He started coming to Marion VA in November for his hearing aids.
I can hear my grandkids again, and my wife, she is really happy, not having to repeat everything.
I ran into another gentleman who has been going to the VA for 42 years and has had a similar experience.
They've been treating me fine. I hadn't had a problem with none of my doctors, and the service that they perform for you is just great.
These gentlemen may have had pleasant experiences with the VA. That's not the case for everyone. Today I spoke to a confirmed employee with the Veteran Affairs who wants to remain anonymous. They tell me there is active discrimination, threats, and even bullying, which matches the comments in the memo from VA National Center for Patient Safety. Leadership is a gang or mafia type system. I met with the VA spokesperson who shared this response on the investigation call. VA is reviewing healthcare and personnel concerns at the Marion VA Medical Center raised by Representatives Boss and Bergman from veterans, and we will address the deficiencies identified by the review. Live Local Now, Brittany Jacob, Heartland News.
And where am I going to? How much longer have I got to live?
That's Don Walden, 80-year-old homeowner in Olive Branch, Illinois. He put his home on the market for sale due to one too many floods.
And I'm getting too old to rework the house. I've reworked it once. Then I had a friend of mine to rework it the second time. And this time I said, forget it, I don't think I'm going to do it again.
With their home right on Horseshoe Lake, Walden says it became more of a nuisance than a place of retirement for him and his wife.
We're not going to go back this time. We're going to stay at Thebes this time.
Not only did Walden put his house for sale, he's also considering the buyout program.
If they got any money left, they're supposed to go back in and see who all wants to resell. So I went down and signed up for that.
The buyout is a voluntary program for federal and state government funding. And he joins many other homeowners in the area who decided to move and/or buy out. Alexander County engineer Jeff Denny tells me some people sign up and some don't.
You know, historically, we'd only had a major flood about every 20 years, you know, a big flood. And then now we've had probably the 3 biggest floods ever in the last 6 years.
Since flooding is not a stranger to this community, this is just one of the many vacant houses on the street.
It really makes a hardship on you. And people that are not used to the flood and everything, it really scares them, but we're getting used to it now. You know, we really are. It's just a way of life.
In Alexander County, Live Local Now, Brittany Jacob, Heartland News. Jeff, simply put, Danny Brown says Cairo is broke. And according to Brown, it's not going to get any better anytime soon.
Can't make this bill, can't pay this bill, didn't pay this bill. We can't make payroll. We're broke.
Cairo Councilman Danny Brown is also the police commissioner, and he's frustrated with the state of the city.
So I've lost 5 officers in the last 3 months, based on the reason why we can't make payroll. I'm not going to be silenced. For a year, I didn't say anything about what's going on, but time has come. I can't afford to lose senior staff, and then have to bring in new guys, young guys with no experience. Then I don't even have enough seniority to train them.
At the beginning of last year, Councilman Brown had 12 officers, and now they're down to 7. A couple of them have gone to other counties because of the lack of pay and the lack of benefits.
They were offered full-time plus benefits. You know, you can't stop them. I mean, I can't, because we're not offering that. We're taking benefits away. One thing for sure, you can't deny the truth. If I'm lying on you, stop me. But when I'm telling the truth, you just have to listen to it.
Brown says he doesn't think the mayor is taking the financial problems as seriously as he should. And when I went to City Hall today to speak with the mayor or the clerk, they were busy and unavailable to comment. Live Local Now, Brittany Jacob, Heartland News.